Okay, here we are for Nations Cup round, whatever it is, round 6. Here's my manufacturer's cup cars. Hoping the microphone works this time. Got the 05, proud of these cars, the 05 Group 3 from 1980 and the 1983 25 car that won Bathurst, and the 05 won in 1980. Anyway, let's go to the replay of Autopolis International Racing Course. Short, it's only 15-minute race, wasn't long enough. Gran Turismo needs to be over a daily C race, at least 25 minutes. 12 laps, medium tyres, no pit stops. Bit frustrating, got disconnected in race 1 and 2, lost 2400 DR points when I was in third in race 2 and right up there in race 1 in an A lobby, A and some B. So I was quick all the time here. Big H Racing, WRX, Smart Pony. Dado raced all these guys a lot. Here I am, 4th. K the Angler. Megane, going to be a popular car. Renault Sport Megane. Scotty. Big Daddy in the Alpha. Only one game to drive an Alpha. Drill Bits, haven't seen this guy before. Bruce Ben, 1A driver in the race, that was him. Have Fun, the GTR. Might quite like another trophy in the game. Just a mid-engine rear-wheel drive. VF Crash in the M4. Another Sirocco, Grippo. Mr. White and the John Pye Special Megane. Nismo in the Megane trophy. Hippie Slayer, WRX. These guys at the back had a bit of a crash, I think, in the qualifying. I did see one of them coming together. Black Death. It's Tricky. And the Sirocco. I think the guy on pole is Sirocco. Let's have a look. Hang on. Get some pausing on here. Yeah, so frustrating night. Let's have a look from Big H. Yep, Sirocco. First 2 races I went in the Peugeot RCZ. It was actually quite quick, but I thought I'll try the Rex for the tyre life in the final race. And so I've got ran basically top 5 all this race till the last corner on the penultimate lap. Got a tap from behind which put me back a bit. So should have gained points here, but didn't. Let's look from Big H. So front wheel drive, look at the Rexes just launch. So us 3 Rexes should have run clear. Cold tyres, drive a bit conservative. Once I lost third through a dive bomb, the guy that ran 3rd and 4th just wanted to race each other the whole way and just kept the pack bottled up. If they hadn't have done that, they would have potentially got away. So Ballistic Band does dive bomb on me in final hairpin. Comes in a long way back. I had to lift off the steering to let him under. He couldn't quite make the corner. So we lost our gap to the first two guys there. They're off. 12-8 race. So Ballistic and Scotty wanted to race each other the whole race. Side by side on more than half the corners. I made a mistake here. Actually hit Ballistic. I got a hit from Scotty. Got a bit of front panel damage on my front right corner. Ballistic ended up with 2 seconds. Probably wasn't his fault at all. It's the only time I hit someone from behind, the side behind. The rest of the race I get a fair few taps from the back. First 2 guys have gone. Oh, held up. Didn't want to dive on anyone, so I actually did my fastest lap on the last lap of the race because just couldn't quite drive as deep as I wanted to. I got the STI nickel pink colour scheme a while back, haven't finished it, haven't gone back to it, didn't have time today. Decided to jump in his car for the 3rd race after running the Peugeot. Don't mind his car actually. Group 3 version, no. The Group 4 is a favourable car. So I've owned 3 STIs in my life. 2096 STI RA and an 04 STI. All good cars. So 5th, about where I was the race, because I was watching 3rd and 4th. Got back to 7th at one point because I had to back out of the battle, and 6th and 7th passed me. Interestingly, this pack of drivers are all pretty even actually. Most everyone that I hadn't seen drill bits before, and one of the other guys. All those guys in the top 8 raced quite a bit. In fact, out of the 18 starters, probably 16 of them, quite a bit. So Ballistic, Big H got the royal stick, he got a bit of a bump there off, and he got another, probably 2 bumps during the race when he caught back up. Came Scotty with his horse beside me. This Rocco's front wheel drives aren't bad in a straight line. She's paint job one day and get the proper STI decals. Which I don't mind, it's subtle but original. 555 on the back for historic purposes. And the first job in the car trade was with Subaru. Hence owning 3 of them. Good cars, symmetrically balanced all-wheel drive, closed deck, block and STIs. Sodium filled valves, exhaust valves, etc, etc. Yeah, well, we're halfway through already almost. Is not too bad. Basically don't have to look after tyres with only 15 minutes, but still don't want to really go front wheel drive. This tyre's similar overall pace to Peugeot in testing, but the Peugeot made time up at start and the Subaru kept it even over the whole race. People are dropping off the last 2 laps. You see with the Sirocco ahead, Sirocco, no, he's in the wrong. They're going front wheel drive. Yeah, different tyre wear. The McGann Trophy, which most are in, it's got pretty even tyre wear. Just doesn't have straight, good handling, but doesn't have straight line speed, which you could argue you don't really need here. Although that main straight is fairly long if you get the good lane. Definitely wasn't passed by a trophy on the main straight, even if they were in the toe. So 3 and 4 run side by side again. And again, didn't want to yield the corner. Big H just coming back from his nerf off. He's been doing faster times. Have a look for a buying car. Side by side again for 3 and 4. So they hadn't raced each other. These guys did not finish 3rd and 4th. They finished towards the back of the top 10. If but fall in line astern, they would have finished 3rd and 4th. 4th as a minimum for each of them. But they just wanted to race each other at every corner. Just kept the pack, as you can see, bottled behind them. One mistake and they're 9th. So I think Scotty gets a 2-second penalty there. Slight contact. Or was it next lap? Must be next lap. Hippie Sire behind me. Traction control on the all-wheel drive. Thanks for that. I got hit by drill bits. 3 and 4 racing each other again. These 2 guys are off front. 50 bump, 3 and 4. This might be where I lose my 5th. Got to yield the ballistic when I sort of pushed him a bit wide here. Only because I grabbed the curb, but I left the gap on the outside as you can see, and he comes back across one of the... So, have a look from his car. This is probably the best angle for this sort of stuff. Grab the curb, but I do leave the car whip on the outside. So I'm beside him, but I grab the curb on the inside, pushes me out a bit. So I don't turn into him. I have to lift. And then drill bits gets me on the inside. So I'm back to the worst spot I've been. But I do get back to higher. Three and 4 want to race each other again. Now Wild Ballistic won a race Scotty when Scotty's got a 2-second penalty. Just an idiot, mate. Just stayed behind him and you wouldn't have lost any time. Some guys that give you a tap in the end. Watch Black Death, just the guy, he was apologetic after the race, I braked at my normal point, he hit me the final hairpin, lap to go, he tried to back out of it, and fortunately every race, first 2 races and this race I was in a position to gain good nations points. Ballistic gone off. By the way, I could have run Black Death wide there, but I didn't. So this is where it hits me. So see, I wasn't that far behind the cars in front of me. It's not like I stopped any earlier than I should have. Going, and then he go through the gravel. I was hoping I wasn't getting reset. Went back to 10th anyway. One more time. Do it from the in-car. Bang. And then from the outside. So, my tyre wear was good. I did the fastest lap on the last lap of the race. Because I couldn't get a clean lap without hitting guys ahead of me. That's where I'll finish. So let's see what's happening up front. Can't remember who wins. Smart Pony's got a bit of tyre wear. And He still had a good ding dong the whole race by the looks of it. Back of his car's nice and clean. He's covered as you would for the last lap, and that should win him the race. 15 minutes Gran Turismo is not long enough for a Nations Cup race. Okay, Hippie's probably going to come third. Yep, Hippie's got him. Black Death's going to lose his 2 seconds. So it was Smart Pony, Dado, Hippie Slayer, Rex, Drill Bits, Nismo did a good job. Black Death in up 6, he probably would have dropped if he hadn't got that 2 seconds penalty. He would have lost those positions to 7th minimum. Mr. White, Ballistic Ben, Scott, and I was 10th. See, we're all together. K, Big H. So 14th. Mike's back there. So what we got on Saturday, we got fastest lap on the last lap of the race. Second last lap, lap 11. Corvette at Tokyo. A frustrating 10th, but it's a game and we'll live to fight next week. Bye for now.